The Chronicle of Chumphrey Bumbleshits wants to get home in time for tea. What have we got? Broken bonds. Are we gonna fight? What's her name? Because we've already killed the other main Bond at this point, so we've mustered the army. And the Emperor's declared us an enemy. But little do you realise that I will revolt, because my snonk is impenetrable. You were here. You were here. These are all people who I've fought alongside, I think, is the point. Oh, they're surprised to see me in the distance. It's Johnny Helmets. Johnny Helmets is your commander now, and he's very no-nonsense. It is impossible to defeat me. It's, Oh, well, that certainly seems like something someone on the right side of history. A present. Oh, you're doing... We know what the private snoof! You can't fool me! I've been snoofed by the best of them. We know about all these. You can't hypnotize literally everyone. But then we've got a new person here to talk about shite. Who are you? I will joust with my heart, to be honest. Why have you named... Oh, there you are, that finally paid off. Why have you named our army? I thought this was my rebellion. Why have you named... Is this a secret rebellion that you've been all along? Have we defended from here before? Is this where we fought Astaroth? That path to the sort of southwest. I forgot my cardinal directions, but don't worry, I've remembered them now. That'll convince you, right? I didn't actually mean to press that, but I guess we'll go with it. Certainly it's very rarely mattered before. Where can we put a horse that will matter? Down the road. Down the road there's an insect. I think the insect can go down this road. I've sort of mixed you up the wrong one, haven't I? If you really think about it. You do not have a direct... You're like weird. You're weird, Harry. And well, that being the case, I think I'll send you down here as well. Humphrey can attack, and you can attack. Oh shit! Right, we're sending people to places. You're very slowly marching up on us, but I'm gonna win. Coin collector. Yes. What will you do? Will you escape, or will you just fight? I kind of wish you'd, this is sort of the opposite of how, well, things may yet, they may, you're going, oh, tit mischief, that's a shame. This is not the guy who I'd want to pull into a retreat to defend a location. I'd have preferred if you could have been on opposite sides of the coin! Oh, hello, shit. It's you. You're the one collecting my coins today. Sort of uncharacteristic. So right off the bat we're doing this then, are we?
Let's settle this.
And you've got to be here as well. You who have evil swords within! You're evil! Behave yourself and go to sleep. Alright? No! When I tell you to count... Right, don't be a second later than when I say. Or the poison will destroy you from within. Ah, this time I was the one who got you. As long as I stop the unit who actively advances, that's then something. I'm moving backwards, thinking that'll block again. It doesn't. Block is a button in this game. Block is a different button! Bird! Whee! I've got 44 coins! The turquoise sister of William Wednesday is right here. And she's about to say that you're a silly Billy. Yes, I cut you. I cut you into flames. Don't hit me a lot. Okay? It's too late for you to not hit me at all, but you can still redeem yourself. Shit. You can shit as well if you need to. Go to the lavatory and leave me in peace! It took all my coins away. Out of my pockets. Out of my pockets and into the sink. Why are you washing all of the money? You've never explained this. Not in any of the subsequent titles. Why must you wash the coins? Does Hephaestus demand it? Is he notorious for having clean dollars? Hephaestus of the clean dollars, he says. Blacksmiths, blacksmiths! I guess, I was wrong. Well, I know that's you now, so I can put you off for the time being. Because you've run away for now. And I can begin to kick. I'm gonna try it out. Expect very little. I really did not figure out this moveset. At least I'm up against a schmuck just now. But it's just kicky leg, look. Kick, 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 whoop, nip, skip, mree. Ooh. Aha, become me. Become me in the dead of night. I think, like, you just wiggled your eye, you poked yourself in the eyeball, sir. No, fuck you. Fuck that. Fuck this, fuck you. Get there. That looks good, doesn't it? You hope I do that a second time. Oh. Something about that little downward kick I just did there. Very reminiscent of Lee from Tekken. His whole sort of stance is very Lee from Tekken, to be honest. It's kind of martial arts. Turkey serpent, swish, swishy. I've got my swishy music career back on. I don't think I'm gonna stop blaming the weapons, to be honest. I think it's largely just been a matter of, certainly the numbers have not been in my favour a lot of the time. But also I might just not be good. I might not be that good with all of it. So what's the point in dabbling in the mysteries of Miriam Murky? Alright, moment of truth. Who wants to come snoofing out a where? Does a werewolf wants to say hello. But right, let's have you think about your life first. Susanna shotguns. Fertile allotment. Plant things there and grow them. It'll work. Larage. Aren't you, Larage? Another one of the Hulties that we saved. Really? Why have you been poisoned with swords and not just sort of hanging around with the one who joined us? At what point did Larage become a mirage? Why are you the fake man now? Cosplay. Why was that my last words? I can lift you up a lot, right? Wee! Bet you like that, don't you? I can do this. You are the distinctly foolish man. For fight! I just stood there and ate it. I just stood there and took your attack, knowing that it was coming, and that I couldn't block it really in any way. What a strange individual I am. It's an uncanny plate of... You've just put a normal person, a normal monk. There's a normal monk behind me. Crumpch. The lumbar
The wrong person to fight.
is the game we like to play. The standard 5-step maneuver for executing a shark is as follows. Step 1. Kill the shark. And then the rest of it's more or less just an elaborate series of cover-ups. You're having a cold, you're having a smash. And you're having to be the other one of them. And I'll be glued to you, unfortunately, so that's gonna be probably a bit rough. I'd rather glue than any of the ones that push me away, to be honest. Those are just not fun. It'll largely be based on the results of this. I'm mad. You can't avoid me when I do my big walk. That's not in the spirit of the festival. The Festival of the Walking Man! It's great when he hits you! Be respectful and die! Ah! Fandango! Fandango! Give it a bottle of whisks. Don't put whisks in a bottle. How are you gonna get them out? Whisks aren't liquid. Unless they're like... Unless the whisk is so malleable to the point of like not really being worth whisking with. That's a horizontal attack. Why did I think that'd do anything? Why did I think you would know where I live? When it's time for I did it again. The exact same fucking thing. I think there is honestly very little reason why you can't just attack together. And then not a lizard will be joining the other two in an assault on Sophia. So help me God. Crumbus the Great is 65 years of age.
You really want to do this?
He didn't want to be here. You're gonna kick arrows at me. Oh no. You've got such good leg. You can stop me from the distance. Oh no. You did your little backward go of it as well. Oh, and you've got a volcano on you. Not a volcano. Something that would similarly shake the earth. There's a fault line here. And it's yours now. It's your fault line. Your line of responsibility is upon you. I have a little matchbox and it's made of wheat. I don't think it's very effective. But then I don't design matchboxes for a living. You shall kick this building down, because you have strong leg. And then over here, we will try to collect the coins once more. And, sadly, we probably won't do a very good job still, but, you know, we might succeed. Right, you might think about attacking me sometimes, but have you considered instead appearing on my new television programme, Game Show Judy? It's a documentary about Judy, who does a lot of game shows. Are you not riveted? You can do a lot of kicks, but is it going to help you mortgage your eyeball? I thought if I could move the goalpost to convince her that her actual goal this entire time had been to mortgage her eyeball, maybe she might lose the fight. Right, but I bet you're not ready for this for a third time. Ow! Please stop. Stop existing as a threat, as a way of life. I'll remember some of my moves in a second here. There's this. One of these will... Waha? Yes, I might have a chance. It might finally be time to vape with the prince! Leave me alone while it happens! You don't understand. It's one of the fruit-flavoured ones. Alright, I know about vaping. Definitely. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm the frog. The only one. There's no other one. They're all fake. They're all technically toads. I do pierce damage. Like, I can pierce guards. So if I just get a hit in, which I might not. Okay, there we go. Chop. 87 coins we win. You cost us greatly, but you've paid us much. You're doing being an evil empire. I feel like you'd be the first to realise, to be honest. I'm sort of not sure what you're doing on this battlefield. Something about all these wars just doesn't add up. I'm gonna fight you. Straight up fighting you. There's really sort of a lot. Oh, I can similar principle of the whimsical forest. There's just that one little red thing in the middle. Like, there's no point to that base. You've not even stationed reinforcements there. It'd be kind of cool if there were, like, secret reinforcements you didn't know about. So, like, there was a reason to investigate seemingly empty bases. I guess that was maybe a bit more than they wanted to put into this, like, weird little side project. Oh, fuck. No, you can spring up with your pole vault lance. You hit me, fucking hell! I haven't had a bonk get up to the same level as... Kind of... I got the impression that he was, like, way higher than most other people on account of having done most of the fights himself. So you, too, are going to swing a sword at me. Well, what if I don't think that's very brave of you? Oh, minus guard is in effect. Well, kicky... What the... I can do step, right? Don't step. Only I am allowed. I'm stopping myself from blocking even though I would take less damage. Beans! Beans and fear and beans and fear and fear and beans. Oh, it was the other way around the third time. I thought that would catch you off guard, but you responded very well. Okay, you know what? Maybe the tambourines are a bad idea. I don't know. I just feel like the fan was getting better results. I just feel that in my heart. It may be because I've lost every single match I've played since I switched back, but who knows. But hey, you weren't expecting me to be above your brain! That was a very fun little roll! Oh, you can jump as well. That's why you weren't flummoxed, you'd done it yourself. I see I've got a fellow jump on my hands. Oh no. And there's sweep you do. There's swoodaloo. Go! Godfrey the Gooseberry is going to town and he's going to fuck your eye! There's nothing here. There's nothing here but allegations and rum. Right, I'm going to try and prove one final point with Henry of the Fronds, and then it may be time to just surrender. Surrender the tambourines and take the fan back up. Like, I don't know. I'm not good at the game, and I think it may... There's no way out of that with the dancer class, apparently. Oh, I've just got someone else just sat in the closet waiting to weep. Not even... No, I completely skipped you. You've got wavy waves. You might have wavy waves, but I've got feet, okay? And that's more than you can say. You're not allowed to admit to having legs in this empire, I know that. It's just my intimate knowledge of the ins and outs of your imperial forces. That, oh, I can sort of... There's a stance. Hey, I don't know, slippery. Oh, I'm ice skating a little bit. But I will fool you into thinking I'm doing other things at the same time. They'll think, oh, he's a multitasker, I'm afraid of him now. But in reality, I've not really done that. I've not really done it, and you are, really, without a doubt, the finest spider the world has ever seen.
I guess this is it.
Wow, you really did not take that well. Well, now, you fool, I can move in a large reptile. And that's what you've all... Oh, hello. We're gonna fight you now instead. I've forgotten everything that was just happening in favour of destroying a hoop. Snoof the hoop, hoop snoof. Snoof through the snoop goes right through. And I'd forgotten you were an assassin. I meant to, like, switch to you at some point and see if I could be any good at that. I'm probably not, but... And, like, I've done really well with the wave swords thus far. It's been, like, one of the more reliable movesets for me in this game. So I was reluctant to switch away from it, but I might try being tier move styles at some point. I'd like to say certain words. Some of them are the names of shapes, and you've got to identify which shapes I've named through the course of this series. Haha, yes! The tambourines are alright sometimes. It's all a question of who you wave to. I'm not going to, actually. No consequences for me. Hoo hoo hoo. Send the horse backwards. You shall defeat this here. There's only one thing we like to say in German, and it's the name of a god.
My true strength.
And this time I'm gonna stop you. I'd forgotten it was you, to be honest, and now that I remember, I am renewed in the wishing to stop you department. Alright? There's an entire branch for it that we have. We pay people to man the phones, to take stopping you queries remotely. Our opening hours are between 8 AM and 9 PM. Alright, we've got people on stuff. On those shifts. Nah, you didn't expect to be kicked in the throat this time. Oh shit. It probably doesn't help me that oh no, you did it back! I was about to comment like guard breaking's probably a way bigger thing in this game than I'm sort of treating it. Because it's not something I do a whole lot, the timing's fucky, and I get destroyed whenever I think to do it! Oh. Oh, cheek. The cheeky nerve! The nervy churfus, the scruffy herbrus, the scrumbus and the wumbus and the law fighter! Robbed. Just absolutely robbed just then. You are kind of way further away from anything than I would have liked. At least sort of move you nearer. Oh no, it's Timmy 2 phones again. I'd forgotten that you won, to be honest. It just goes to show when you mince the meek, you're left with a face. Just the face comes out untouched. What could it mean? Don't you want to know? Don't you want to know what the Slippy is making me weep? It's really just fucking with me, it's fucking with my mood. Oh, ever since the Slippy, I've not quite felt right. Now! There's just this last stretch here that's just taken a weirdly long time. Right, well there's 3 of us now, so there's no kicking people off of the floor about this. This time you will perish. They call him Parrot Fist. He's the mangiest Pilates instructor in town. Quite why he's got birds for fists, nobody understands. But that's just part of what makes him such a tragic figure. Nobody realises that it's not his choice. It's not just 2 hand puppets. Those are actual birds. Did you not wonder when they started squawking? Like, really convincingly. You just thought he was a very skilled ventriloquist. But no. That's too many skills for him to have. Pilates instructor. Ventriloquist. Puppeteer. Mangy. You can fall over and die at any time. If you want. I think it'd be cool of you to try. No. Not gonna. Just gonna ignore my advice again. You're right. You're right on the surface of Mercury. Okay. I don't know what would equip you for that. I don't know much about Mercury. So don't ask about Mercury. I shall be glad to see you fall over. As I always am. Oh, well, you need to sort of get in the house, please. House stand. Stand in house. Another decisive battle awaits us all. Yes. The shoes no longer help me, and I've accepted that about myself. So you're gonna feel the full wrath of whack. Yes. Being slippy doesn't help you if I can slip round in a circle with all the twiddling, right? Twiddly, woo, ha ha, wait, woof, 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 niff, niff, nord, loo, loo, baby, badoo. You're almost dead, and I didn't even process most of what I did. Do you realise now the folly of you've got no arm anymore? You see how much easier it all is when you just take your shoes off and accept your destiny. You're all sort of level bevels right now. Your level 4. You might actually be a higher level than not a lizard, so you can remain conceited within the eye. And then what I will do, just because I'm keeping you reserve again, is just, you know, see if I can, you know, because I'm going to make a point not to have you doing anything right now. So let's just see if you can knock that down by the time we all, well, probably not. But you know, you'll be able to say you made a start, and someone's just put a tent on top. Day 3 of the Great British Bake Off. We appear to be under siege? You are about to learn why you don't make biscotti in an active war zone. Paul Hollywood. Is he still in it? Probably, right? I know. You have a fan as if to mock me that I put mine down. Well, how's about this? You've gone up in the sky, right? And your name is now Nerf. Like the soft guns. People are gonna look at you and they're gonna think of foam bullets. How does that make you? That must be a slight to you, surely. I'm not sure how, but I feel like you'd be insulted, maybe because you're like an actual war boy. An actual boy of actual war. I keep trying to block even though it's no more. I hold the Bifrost in my hands, not because it's the best version of this weapon, but simply because it's colourful and I want to show it. And I want to be here when you all see that it's good. Please let me stand up and attack you. Just a little bit. Oh, for fuck's sake. When Mary O'Gerained, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. I can do the got infinite sideways moves. You seem accustomed to them. The moment I stop doing this, you will kill me. Is the only problem. So I guess we'll call this a stalemate. Just kidding! You have shins for me to defeat! Hoo hoo! Ow! Well, that's about the result I was expecting. With a wave blade, that might have been the end. Get in the sky! Get in the sky! You didn't get in the sky. I even had to, like, reschedule when I hit you. Oh, I really am glad I didn't attack you with all 5. I was thinking of just, like, being like, yeah, fuck it, and doing that, but I might genuinely lose. Oh, but I might genuinely win. Oh god! Can I still impact guard? Oh, you said failing. Oi! Again, you just immediately did it back to me. It feels like you're doing it to prove a point.
There is no choice but to fight.
There is no choice but to fight. I'm gonna chomp you in the neck! Haha, you fool! Well, that was really anticlimactic. I just sort of dodged to the side. That's how little you had left in you. You call yourself a weird, imposing man who poisoned all of my old army friends with sword fragments. Idiot tit. Don't even have a unique line upon his distraction. I'm glad you're all immediately down for crime. You know, they've been... The Emperor has resorted to sorcery to possess them. So, like, I'd probably rebel at that point. Like, that's crossing a line. But, there will be more lines to cross next time. This should not have taken the entire episode. But it did, and there's nothing I can do about that now, except to see you next time. Goodbye!